Welcome back to our Southwest USA challenge mode, where everything is overcrowded because we're building in a goddamn canyon. 426 now in overcrowding. This is terrible. Let's put in luxury paths and see if we can fix this, because we have, in fact, researched luxury paths. Is it going to fix anything? I don't think so, but we might as well try. We'll just go ahead and I think replace everything down here and kind of, except for maybe that path. It's going to look weird if we don't. But then we have to do the whole thing. Can I live with that? Am I okay with that? I don't know if I'm okay with that as it stands. I might have to be okay with that. I may not be allowed to be so choosy. I mean, it's not that expensive. It'll just look weird if the whole thing's luxury path. But what bothers me here is this. How the path doesn't have a straight connection. It's got this weird jagged connection. It's terrible, and I hate it. And thus, we have to do this. For some reason, people are exploring all the way down here on this utility path anyway. So I don't even know what to make of that. I don't know why you guys think you should be down here. You shouldn't be. It's dumb. You're bad people for being here. Get out of my park. I don't want you here. I'm just kidding. Stay. I need your money. Yeah, we can just do the main. We can leave the side paths alone at least. We just do that. That's fine. It's whatever. Alright. We'll have to run here for a little bit and then revisit the shop situation. Overcrowding 372. I don't believe that's actually a change. I think that's just variance. I don't think those paths actually make any difference to anything, honestly. I think there might just be aesthetic. Either that or they affect some other nebulous factor, but not overcrowding. So, if we want to fix overcrowding, yeah, 400. The only thing I could see us doing is, like, moving things further apart here. Putting, like, the paths between the shops and that kind of stuff. If we're going to do that, we're going to basically have to get rid of these attractions, which is also going to just degrade these shops, because right now they're not at capacity anyway. They're only close to it. So I think we'll call that a day and a failed experiment. So, yep, luxury paths don't do crap. Never get them again, ever. Excuse me, are these wide paths or are these narrow paths? No, these are max width paths. Okay, great. Research on marine viewing gallery. Everything else is done. Fossils are done. I think we still have the ichthy to finish. No, we finished the ichthy. The ichthy's are done? Wait, hold on. Yeah, they are done. We'll go ahead and dice roll these. We might as well. In terms of needs, can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. These are just going to get eaten. So we're not going to give them any genetic modifications. These exist solely to get other requirements done. 2 of you go and do this. All right. And everybody else is committed to the research task for the time being. So we can't do nothing until they get back. They're doing marine viewing gallery. I think then we'll probably go do like car in the meantime. Yeah, everything else seems to be fine. Why are you guys all just hanging in the corner? That's weird. You shouldn't be weird. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. We did get these shops in down here. They're making money. Not like hand over fist, but 200 guests just based off these things alone. It's not bad. And our marine viewing gallery can go here. We could sneak it in back here. I think we'll go there with it. It's going to need power as well, because apparently nothing is properly powered in this park. You want to go somewhere about like that. So what if we do that? There we go. I put this power station here to power this shop, but there's no point in having it there if we're not also powering this stuff over here. How about you go here? And then can we maybe just delete this pylon and we can just snake this back across the road? Perfect. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Viewing gallery gets set up. We get the lagoon out. We need fish feeders, but I don't think we can do fish feeder. No, we have fish feeders. Let's put it... Hold on. Okay, so it sees that entire segment over there. So we should put the feeder... the fish feeder should be here. Which is also readily accessible from everywhere else. Select eggs. We need 5 of these, I think. I think we needed 5. Do you not tell me that? Yeah, you don't tell me the needs until I hatch the eggs, huh? That's awkward. I think we do need 5 for one of the 2 different things we need aquatics for, if I remember correctly. 9. We'll do cheaper with you. Do that. And then the rest of you can go find a research project to do. How about Dinosaurus? Dinosaur? I don't know. Listen, I'm not actually a paleontologist. I just play one on the internet. Okay, yeah, these 3. That's great. That's fine. We do that. That gets us our car. Then we'll have to do our aquatic. Who is our aquatic? I have forgotten. We have 1 that's not unlocked in the database. We're missing 6 dinosaurs. Archie, car coming. We're not doing Indoraptor because we can't here. Maya, I'll have to go back and do Indoraptor on my own. Penta we're doing. So we're missing Tylosaurus. Yes. I have a feeling Tylo might need a bigger lagoon. We can always move the lagoon. We can sedate him so he doesn't like... Well, he won't even break out if he's unhappy, right? What can he even do if he's unhappy? If we just have a Tylo, does it matter? As long as he's above the threshold? I wonder. We'll figure that out later. Plan is 1 Tylo. Go from there. We'll need a shark feeder for him too at some point. We're not going to put a shark feeder in until we get the Tylo, which is going to be a little while. I do want to do more Centaurs. Can't do it with the staff we have because it's 11 genetics and we only have 1, so obviously we can't do it. But I mean, even with like the other staff, I don't think we can do another incubation. I mean, we could see if we can do this, I guess. Actually, we can. Surprised. We'll get the altruistic salary person here exhausted, and then we can send them out on a rest. And then the Dinosaurus should have 2 North Africa dig sites, 6 out of 11, 6 out of 13. Oof, those are big. Those are definitely oofs. What do I want to do in the meantime? I think I don't want to do nothing in the meantime. We can look at research. The ichthyes aren't out yet, so we're not going to have anything for species. We have the power research, but that's another big one. I think everything is big. I think we're kind of stuck. Oh, we did get the staff center. I totally spaced out on that to see if we wanted a new scientist. Faster research, cheaper expeditions. If we do hire somebody, we should try to grab somebody with a high amount of logistics. Because we need 5, I think, on 1 person to do the final staff training. I mean, she's a 4. If she comes in with a point, she's good. But I don't like faster expeditions, really. I'm not impressed by any of you, honestly. So I don't think we'll buy any of you. Staff Center was really just to check anyway. It's 1 power and relatively cheap to build, so it doesn't really matter. Centaurs in a minute, ichthyes in 3. Why don't we just cut for the ichthyes? It's Ichthyosaurus time. 5 mediocre ichthyosaurs. I mean, some of them are pretty good, though. Ceratopsids is done. Now we can do Penta. That's not a bad pattern.
While dinosaurs once ruled the earth,
That one's too
other
subtle
animals ruled the seas.
to notice in the
Take
lagoon.
The Ichthyosaurus, a perfect example of what I'm talking
Mangrove
about.
pulcherana.
They have a
Also,
large
I can't
dorsal
really
fin,
notice
much
your
like a
pattern
dolphin.
much right now.
Or actually more like a shark.
You're aggressive. And how's your environment? Open space, 66% only. Area, also not great, but you've only spread through like half of your lagoon. Also, you're not going to be staying here anyway. You're going to get eaten by a Tylosaurus. Sorry. I think we should probably go ahead and honestly put in the next lagoon section, which has to go there. Oh my gosh, did we get the lagoon in straight with the shops? How do we even pull that off? I'm not sure it's completely straight. But also, how did we pull that off? We're just going to go ahead and oh, wait. No, I should move you. We'll just toss you somewhere. Oh, yep, you're just going to go down there where there's nothing. Just judging by the fact that the ichthyes themselves, obstructed by ichthy. Are you kidding me? Be gone. Get out of my way. Go away. Shoo. 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 Ichthy. It's just this one. Come on. Don't be rude. Don't be so rude. I moved my viewing gallery for you. You're all the way over there. Really, dudes? Dudes, really? You really gonna be like that? You're really gonna be that stubborn on me? Alright. We'll come back to this. I'm not... It's 400 appeal that's out of view. It doesn't matter that much. Centaur eggs. 4 good centaurs. Sure, we can have 10 or 9? 9, that's fine. 7, and I guess we'll grab... yeah, we'll grab you. We need the logistics for research projects. Although we can't do it if this guy's unavailable. You guys sent those. You guys rest. Then when these guys are done, we can do a research project. In the meantime, Carcharadig, I think? Carcharodontosaurus? Can't swing it. What about Pentaceratops research? That we can do. Perfect. We kept the exact perfect team for that. Well, in terms of genetics. Okay, so that gets us Penta. We also have Archie. And we automatically unlock Tylosaurus. Okay, so we've got a ton of expeditions to do now. No power. Yes, that's because you're in the wrong part of everything that ever existed. You're not supposed to be there. Too close to Ichthy 3 now. Oh, we snuck it in. Excellent. Okay, so if we grab you, move you, can we sneak you in now here? Perfecto. Great. I am thrilled with how this turned out. Unidentified ailment ×2. Undiagnosed. Okay, we got an infected feeder. Who's nearby? Okay, well first we have to clear the feeder, I think. Don't status check. How do we only just get this notification? I don't understand that. Oh well. Something has died. Actually surprising. Oh, Ichthy died, hunted down by other Ichthy. Cool. I don't understand why they hunt each other down. I mean, obviously one's aggressive, but I didn't think aggressive applied to each other. And they're at perfect lagoon stats. Maybe they weren't when the hunt started because we just put the other section in. I don't get it. I don't get why an Ichthy hunted an Ichthy. That actually makes no sense to me. We saw weird things too with Amara killing Amaradactylus earlier, so I don't know what that's about either. Why are you neon green? That's just because of the flare. That's what that is. It must have been before this segment was in. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, because they have expanded into it to get to 100%. So maybe they were over their limit still, and then they killed the one to get under it. That probably makes sense. A bunch of this is going to be out of view in the back corner. And that feeder actually is kind of out of view now too. But it is what it is, unfortunately. Okay. Well, that's not a... This is my favorite lagoon placement we've managed to pull off. I'll say that much. That's nice. Can't fit one there. Oh, we can actually extend another lagoon section to here. We'll get the Tylo first and see if it's necessary. That's valuable terrain for like hotels otherwise. Speaking of, we do need hotels. I might wait on that. Did I just resize my window on accident? No, it's fine. I say that. Oh, you know where a hotel should be? Like down here. Actually, absolutely it should be there. Okay. Spa. Move spa. Let's just put the spa here for now. And then we get a hotel. The hotel goes here, back more towards the hill. That way we get some more view of the lagoon back there. Perfect. Another dead dinosaur. What do you think this one is? We have pteranodons that are like due to die. That is a old age death of Disungaripterus. Rip the Disungaripterus. Oh, you guys are really dying of old age? Lifespan 70 and you died exactly at 70? I guess. We got plenty of 45s though, so that's not the end of the world. Alright, we're gonna have some pterosaur die off though. The feeder has been taken care of. Let's make sure we get these guys medicated. Alright, and none of the scientists are doing anything right now, which means we finished... What were we doing? I don't remember. We did a research for Pentaceratops. We don't have fossils. Were we... Did we finish the Centaurs? That's what it was. We finished the Centaurs. Okay. Let's go toss these guys out. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess, apparently, somehow. I thought I clicked 3 times, but whatever. Okay. What is our priority here? I think I want the Tylo. Where's Tylosaurus from? Found it. Found it right away. Is that the only Tylo dig site? Might be, might be. So Tylo's actually cheap, relatively. That's surprising. 6 and a 4. Go do this. Research. I'm not sure we can do research while they're out doing that. The big thing that's expensive is power. Yeah, that's a 16. We can't swing that. But we can do like Archie. That's easy. 4, 4, and a 5. You guys go do that. And then we sit and wait for those. 2 minutes on the research, and then 6 minutes on Smoky Hill Chalk. Okay. Well, we're going to cut here and wait for the Tylo fossils to start pouring in. We just finished research for the final tier of heavy fences. So concrete fences, I don't remember what it's called, honestly. It's the maximum security tier of fence, that thing. Just a filler research project while we had the people for it. Our Centaurs here are on the ground. We've got Centaur number 6, Death Valley Pelophylax with the very bright purple-pink crest. I like the way this has these lines that come up and go into the black and kind of almost a spiderweb pattern. It's Spider-Man. Number 7, you're rather distinctive compared to the other ones. I like the green and orange and red. Not bad, not bad. Not my favorite, but that's a solid Centaur. It stands out from the herd, which is nice. Ooh, I like this one. Not so much... I actually don't like the purple on this one. It stands out too much for my like. I really like the body pattern. We've got this different colored ridge and then these stripes with the border on them. The black border on like the aqua blue-green with the green body plan. That is a great looking hadrosaur. The crest just stands out too much for my liking here. If it had a more muted, like, parasaur-like crest, this would look really cool, I think. By my tastes. That was 8. Number 9 is the last one. You are Quillian Mountains Pelophylax again. Yeah, I mean, you're just kind of a muted version of the green. I like the much more vibrant green one that we just saw, which is also the same skin pattern, Pelophylax, which is why it has the same kind of blue. The blue-green aqua kind of subtle striping is way more noticeable on the green body plan than it is on this guy. That's a fine enough set of Centaurs, though. Nice color palette variety in the herd there. It's not bad. I wouldn't mind getting some more Amargas in here too. But the Amargas actually, I think I said this off video, not in the recording, but the Amargas are surprisingly low valued. I didn't realize they're one of our lowest valued herbivores at a minor appeal of 77. All the hadrosaurs except for Corythosaurus are more valuable than it. Wuro's more valuable than it. And this is the only sauropod we even have access to. It's actually kind of surprising that it's so low. Anyway, I burned enough time that our Tylo fossils are here. That's perfect. 5 and a 4 and 40,000 on fossils. That gets us up to 41. We're going to have to do probably like 3 of these. Okay, so I'm not going to run research, but I could do some synthesis. Yes. We could get a new batch of Pteranodons going. We had one Pteranodon finally die of old age. Despite their lifespan being 7 years on the 2 low ones, they've hung on for an insane amount of time. Let's go ahead and synth a new batch of Pteranodon. Oh, we can't do it. 10 out of 11, huh? We could fix that. Now's probably the time to, like, finally stick another point of genetics in somebody here, I guess. You? Well... yeah, there's no reason to put points into his logistics, is there? So we might as well give him a point in genetics. Alright, fine. You've convinced me to give you more genetics, finally. That's such a weird scientist, having such a high genetics score with an ability that's based on welfare. It's just weird. Like, having a 9 cap and a 4 cap, I think is what it was, is just weird with cheap incubation. That's going to be all 3 of you. Go ahead and give me 1 good Pteranodon, please. We're losing Desungs, too, but we don't... these guys are at capacity, so we don't really want to replace them. I think they were at capacity, so we don't really want to replace them until they all really start dying off. Maybe another couple. We can do a new batch of, like, 4 then, and that wouldn't be too bad. Other than that, things are going all right.
Asset transportation complete.
It's an open question as to if this attraction belongs here. I think it probably does. Can we still put in a lagoon section? No. So if we want to put an attraction in down here in the end, we're going to have to put it sideways, which we can do. I think we might have been able to fit one in sideways in here. Well, that's a lot of stuff that just came in. I don't know. This is not any better for seeing. But if you look at the map edge, when it's red there, you can see how it's right behind that shop. I think if we pulled out everything, we pull out this shelter, move it, we pull the shop out, move it, we might be able to slide this in here sideways with just a little branching path off of it. And then the shops and stuff can go in front of the lagoon here. That's all future stuff after we get, like, Tylo out, I think, to consider. Fossils, is this worth processing? I think so. No, we need a synth. Okay, let's go. Should have been doing a dig too, probably. But let's go do a dig first. So that's going to be... yeah, 6 and a 4 on that. And then anybody who's left can do the fossil extraction. So let's get the Pteranodons cooking with 3. And the 4th one can do... assuming we have, you know, viable Pteranodons. Weak and weak. So those are going to have bad lifespans. So that's a hard pass. We can deal with the needy ones. A needy Pteranodon here is actually fine now. Oh, but we got rid of needy. But we haven't got rid of weak. Or did we actually... We haven't gotten the weak research done, right? Because we have to lose. Yeah, you have to lose battles to get that, and it's difficult. Lose battles on the same dino. Though we send the research guy out to do the fossil extraction, I guess. That's fine. It works. It's viable. Whatever. This, assign scientist. You, go do it. Great. So, we've got 7 minutes on that, 2 minutes on fossils, 2 minutes on new Pteranodons. So I guess we'll cut till the Pteranodons are ready to check again. Spontaneously hit 4 stars. That's nice.
Go up.
Wasn't expecting
Put a
that to
feather in
just
your cap.
happen randomly like that.
If you have one.
Cool. Oh, no Pteranodons already.
Dedication and having nerves of steel.
Finish that contract up now. Might as well take a new one. I've been ignoring these for a while, which maybe honestly is why we don't have as much money as we've had in some of the other ones. Park appeal for 930 or scientist training for 815. This we can do instantly, basically. So I think that's the play. It's a little less, but it's basically instant. Viable eggs. 2 viable, nice eggs. Okay. We'll put them both out. If we're over on their environmental needs, we can just sell off the one that should die. Or did both of them die? No, we have 3 good ones now, right? 2 needy. We could sell a needy one. Cheaper incubation and motivated can go do this. Logistics skill of 23. Okay, so that's an interesting decision. We do have the points to put in, but we could also just get more logistics by hiring somebody, and then we could do staff training as well. 5 logistics, cheaper research with 5 logistics. Actually, you're everything I need, basically. Cheaper research isn't going to matter that much for much longer, but yeah. Sure. Welcome aboard. Okay, so now we can double down on cheap research, which is fine. I do want to do generators. We can't do them yet. Who do we have available? 5 and a 1. So we've got some small tasks available. Nothing major. We don't have much else to research there. We've got armored, but we're not... I haven't committed to which ankless sword we're going to put in the park yet. Near the end. Really, we're kind of stuck mostly just on digs. We've actually got the majority of our research done. That person's pretty underwhelming pickup this late in the game, unfortunately. We could just start researching yeah, we could just start researching them. We can just push our way up towards Tylosaurus, which is the highest rung on the ladder. So it might be worth the most appeal. We haven't had... I don't think we've had an Anki since, like, Jurassic World Chaos Theory. I don't think we had one in challenge mode. Let's do it. Let's push for it. Anki 3, which is this. We need 12 research, which we're not going to be able to do. We'll push for Ankylosaurus. We're going to put Anki
They're
in the
the
park.
keys to working with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, okay.
And
I have
trust,
decided.
That's what we have, and that's why I knew you'd be able to handle that last objective.
There's our fossils. Does that change the
There's a new
research at
objective.
all?
I'm sending you the details now.
9 out of 12? We could push genetics. Cheaper research person has a genetics cap of 4. You have a point that we could put into genetics as well. I don't really want to touch her because she can put a lot of points into logistics. If we give you a point in genetics, then that's not enough. 4, 4, and 4. It was 12 or 11? 12. We're gonna wait. We're not gonna push that. And that's a 22. So 6, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's with the expedition person. Or we push you to an 8. Definitely need you at a 6. If we pushed you to an 8, We still have to get this guy back from his expedition. No, we might as well just go 6664 if we're gonna do that.
The way I see it, there are dog people and cat people.
That's
And then
fascinating,
there's a
Owen.
raptor person.
Fascinating.
Does that make me special? Probably. Anyway, you can learn a lot from me, like how to deal with your latest objective success.
I'm gonna learn nothing from you, Owen. Fossils are in. A lot of Tylo. That gets us up to 69%. That's all right. That's not the worst that it could be. Let's go ahead and have you do this maybe. 6, 12, 18. Yeah, why don't we go do this with you? Thinking. You know what? It's fine. We gotta rest him anyway. We should do power soon. And that's a 16. So if we send out 2 cheaper researchers, that's a 12. And then we send out the 4. And then we have a 6 left over. Incubation gets done. We'll have our 10 for Tylo, right? So we'll be delaying the dig by 47 seconds. That's fine. Let's do this. 6, 6, and 4. Cheaper, altruistic. 980,000 down from 2 million. That's 5 minutes for them to do that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Pteranodons ready to go. Release. That's a good looking one. Actually, I think they're the same. Mangrove Pulcherana. Yeah, we got 2 of the same. At least it's a decent skin. Wow, we're doing crazy Dutch angles. Yeah, that's not bad looking. The rusty red body plan with the blue highlights, kind of metallic pale blue highlights. That's not bad at all. And yeah, so the Pteranodons are actually happy. The Maras, I assume, are totally chill with this too, right? Oh, we could also release more Maras. Because we only have the 2. 120, and what was the Pteranodons? 214? Wow. I mean, yeah, the Pteranodons are pretty good, I guess. I mean, there are Pteranodons. They're kind of iconic. So yeah, we get the fossils done, we do another dig, and then we check, and we look at releasing some Maras. Or we have a storm, because it's a new month, and of course there's a storm coming. Why wouldn't there be a storm coming? Upside, we just released a couple Pteranodons instead of an entire new species, so we don't have it to fix an enclosure. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and get the ranger teams somewhere decent. You're heading this way, and you're status checking a Corythosaurus. So that's not gonna really work for me, my dude. Immediately. Okay, at least it's the hatchery and not the aviary dome. It's funny because there's disease rabies in there, and now the MVU can't get to the frickin'... Yeah, can't get to that because of that hatchery's damage. You son of a bitch. We got a rabid pterosaur. I honestly, I sometimes wonder if this game deliberately does that kind of crap. Okay, you're right by the gate. Get the gate first. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and the feeder's tainted. Of course the feeder's tainted. Also that aviary is breached. Other Jeep. What you doing, guys? Can you go fix this? Immediately. No, go repair. Go repair. MVU, you go ahead and get this treated. Can't do it because that's still building. Wowee! Okay, medicate the Pteranodon, and then medicate this one. Ranger team. 4. That's you. Can you disinfect the feeder? Yeah, go disinfect the feeder while they deal with that. Ranger team 3 can continue to repair. Fence check. Fences look good. Rabies inoculation, that is something I definitely want to do. That should be pretty cheap to do too. Oh, but also everybody's back. We have no scientists that are doing anything right now. So we should pause here and take care of this stuff. Dig site. Dig expedition Tylosaurus. Yes. 4, 6. Yes. Give me a Marodactylus egg or 2, please. Marodactylus. Modify the genome. I don't know if we ever modified these actually. We did, but it was before we had resilience. We don't have cross species. Okay. 50% intolerant chance. They're cheap though, which ain't bad. That's a 9. We can do cheaper research, and I guess we'll grab a U. Oh, but if we were doing the inoculation as my research project, that probably needs more. No, we can do it. He'll have to rest, but he should be able to hopefully rest before the synth is done. Probably not, right? It's probably going to be a similar time frame. All right. Medicate, medicate, medicate. Resupply. Fill it up. Might as well fill that up while we're here. Nope, just kidding. There was no fill up button. Whatever. A Ranger team 4. Can go do a quick repair job there. Ranger team 3. Wait, you never disinfected the feeder? Hold on. Seriously? I guess I interrupted it? Oh, there's 2 feeders and they're both tainted. Of course. Of course. That makes sense. Do that. You know what? That doesn't need to be fixed. It doesn't matter. Ranger team. Excuse me? Okay, let me please delete the thing. Thank you. Add task. Fix feeder. Thank you. Finally. And then we have to change these, of course. Please stop. Thank you. Feeder. Go do feeder. Yes. Great. Medical team. Actually do this first. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Shelter's open. What is still broke? Oh, all the way down here. Yes. Ranger post 1. Nope. You gotta go down here and whip this park section into shape. Ailment discovered. The Sungaripterus has what? Rabies escalated. Well, what do you want me to do about it, man? Why are the feeders infected again? We already did one of them. Stop. What are you... Stop. Repair in progress. Okay, great. You're done. Medical team. Oh my god, medical team. Please get in here. This is insane. They're going to start hurting themselves. Undiagnosed ailment, because they're going to start hitting the walls because they're all just infested with rabies completely. Fucking repair. Let me... Yeah. Research complete rabies inoculation. Wowie, that's a little late, a little behind the times there, but there it is. Well, we just keep on top of the aviary repairs and everything should be fine. Please medicate. Please? Please. It takes so long to medicate aviary dinos. It's ridiculous. It's actually just completely insane. No source of rabies. Now we're just down to what? Injuries? What's wrong with you? You're not the injured one. You're the injured one. What's wrong with you? A major fracture.
Let's get the drone up and running.
And you as well. 2 major fractures. Well, one at a time, guys. One at a time. Mardactylus eggs. What do we got? Aggressive. Intolerant. Intolerant. I don't want intolerant when we got the Pteranodons in there. Let's try again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's going to take everybody. Actually, that's not that bad, is it? Because we're doing an expedition here, and it's going to be 2 minutes. So we can go ahead and do this with everybody. That's fine. Okay. Are we just about done with this nonsense?
I expect we'll see some positive.
Oh, I sent everybody... I have injuries to treat. Alright, well the Mars will be done in a hot minute. And then we get these other injuries treated. Alright, well we're going to probably cut here until the dig's done at least. And the Mara eggs and everything are ready to go. We'll do it all in one batch. Okay, the sun's getting treated. Let's see what our eggs are like this time. 2 viable eggs. Just terrible. They're just awful. 50%. 50% chance of the egg being intolerant. But it's, 80% of our actual eggs end up being like that. So, yeah. We can go ahead and sedate the other one. And our expedition is done. Where does that leave us at on Tylo? That is quite the haul. 23? This is 15 plus 6 and 7. So we're going to have to go out again. Cheaper incubation guy is not going to do anything right now. He might as well do that. We got to make sure we go out and do another Tylo dig. I guess we'll do you and you. That leaves us with no real genetics. It might be better. Honestly, might be better just to do like these guys. Yeah, it reduces the duration a little bit, which is technically relevant. Give me Marodactyluses that don't suck. It's not that complicated of a task. We'll get the cheaper research guy here, I think, and then he can get rested. In fact, let's hold a welfare back in case we need it for the other fracture. We shouldn't need it. It should be just the one scientist here with the 7 welfare can probably handle both. That should be the case, but you never know. All right, we'll be back to check on the DNA from the Maras. Oh my god, it's a miracle. We've got one good non-intolerant. Look at this, 2 more intolerant. Seriously, that's 2 out of like, what, 8? On a 50-50 dice roll, allegedly? Well, it's got to be you two. Cheaper incubation here's fine and dandy. We're actually below 10 million now. But it's fine. Oh, we finished our contract, didn't we? I think we can get a new one. Yes, we should do this. Give me something good. Number of dinosaurs. Park rating. Do number. Number's easy.
I do this one myself, but I think you can handle it. Read the objective and see if you don't agree.
The other Desung is coming over to get treated.
Asset being transported.
It's not going to tell me what my contract is. We're going to go in the menu and check. 92 out of 80. Okay, 86. We need 6 dinos. Do we? We could try and get that done immediately. Or we could just wait. We're going to put out like 1 Tylo. And then we got to work on a whole new genome. We could do some Amargs. They have a good margin on their environment. Random. Large appetite is still there. We'll do this. Save and exit. We need 8. Alright, can't do nothing with them in the meantime, but whatever. We can try to get some Amargs out, because I don't think we want to do anything else, really. We could do Gigants. They have a big clutch size, but we already have 8, and they don't have such a huge margin on like water and ground leaf. Whereas the Amargs, we've only got 4, and they have really wide margins anyway. Yeah. What did we just finish? Treatment? No. Resting? I think we just finished a rest. Is that true? Yeah. Amarga. 5 and a 4. Go ahead and do it. Give me an Amarg egg, or 2, or 3. Also, large appetite is something we haven't done yet. So actually releasing Amargas to get large appetite is not bad either. Transport. Back to there you go. Deliver. Obstructed my ass. Delivered aviary. There we go. We got that contract just before the new month came in too. Another argument to get this done ASAP. It's a chance for some more money. Fossils. This sucks. We have to do this in 3 batches. I think we're done with it though. We have to process these 1 amber at a time. That's so bad. You can go do that. You rest. We can't go do a dig right now. Let's see if there is a dig for Tylo still, or if we're done with it. No, Tylo's complete. Okay. Well, we could probably do a dig for Archaeornithomimus then. That shouldn't be too much. It's the highest tier ornithomimid, but it's still an ornithomimid, right? So, 6? Yeah, sure. You go do that. You go get me some Archaeornithomimus. We'll do the amber. We'll see if we can hold out on the other thing. We get 1 Amarg egg here. Miserable. Well, we can synth it at least. Marodactyluses are coming in. 1 more Marodactylus. Look at you, you Darth Maul looking so-and-so. Alright, and you should be good. Yep. Plenty good. We could pop out a few more Maras in here pretty easily. Oh, also, I'm curious if the Pteranodon, because we never checked if the Pteranodon had any differences. No, like, Dr. Who hybrids. Okay, we could probably assume that all pterosaurs just are copy-pasted in terms of that stuff then. Can we synthesize more Amargasaurus? You bet we can. Cheaper incubation and you, go. More Amargos. Alright, look at all these things happening right now. Tons of crap. Tons and tons and tons. These Amargas will be done really quickly. There's no point in cutting here. I kind of want to get the Tylosaurus out this episode. Kind of want the Tylo. Not gonna lie, though. Alright, well, why don't we cut till these are done, even though it's a shortcut. Okay, the first Amarga's flying over. Our new batch is another single egg. Sure. I think we'll do one more batch. We'll try for one more batch at least. And then we might just try some other stuff, because the batch size here is what, 2 eggs? Like, can you get a batch of none? I assume you're guaranteed like 1 minimum, right? It would seem like that's the way they're doing it. Sure, you guys are fine. Why not? We did our fossils. We'll go ahead and extract you. That actually is Tylosaurus complete then. That's nice. Why don't you go do that? That's great. So we get that coming. We get that Amarg batch in 35 seconds. The egg in 1.5 minutes. And this one is flying in on the airlift. Can we get a glimpse of you before you land? I'm not seeing anything too exciting. Unfortunately, nighttime is falling. I feel like it's always night on this map for some reason. It's just been like that today. Can't see you too well. Death Valley Pelophylax. We got some yellow striping here, it looks like. Maybe some purple on the spines. Honestly, can't tell. Map's too goddamn dark. Can't tell what's going on there. Oh, the Jeep's here. Hey, Jeep. Can we take a look? Pause. We kind of did it. Yeah, so pretty basic colored skin. The pattern doesn't stand out too much from what we can see. Just the subtle, very subtle yellow on brown striping. That one's not too exciting. Fossils coming in. Amarga's ready. Let's zoom out and rush over here. Release via airlift. Another Amarg. We should pause. Oops. You get over there. Now, we need to like 6 dinos. So, Viable Eggs 1 again. Again, with no... See, we actually kind of want the bad trait here to get it unlocked, but they refuse to give it to us, which is just funny. That's just funny. We'll do cheaper and altruistic, I guess. Actually, cheaper and you? And then I think we can go do a car egg. A Carcharodontosaurus? Carcharodontosaurus? When the other one gets back, of course. I really should look up how you properly pronounce Carcharodontosaurus, rather than stumbling over it like a baboon every time. We'll wait to process that fossil until this dig is back in a minute. Go fast. Please. Please, please. We'll check the Amarg when it's on the ground. Okay, we're knocking out the first Carcharodontosaurus dig. We'll send out these 3663. Don't think we have a good reason to hold back cheaper research right now, so that's fine. We got somebody here who needs a rest. You need a rest. And then we got fossils to process. We need to make sure we get you in here for sure. We've got a bunch of egg money. This was a really good dig. A bunch of Archie. Really high valued stuff. Why don't we take the money here? Make sure we can finance a Tylo right away. We're actually like losing money a lot here. We're down to 6,500,000. Probably because of, you know, multi-million-dollar projects and expeditions and things. I'm sure the car expedition was like 2 million itself. So that's part of what's going on there. We got Common Cold just starting. Can't do nothing about it. I think we just got an Amarg delivered. Amarga 4, 5, and 6. So 5, I think, was the... Yeah, that was the first one we did. We could see it's coloring a little bit now. So it's not purple. It's regular spine color with some tips. And then if we look at this guy, he's got more pale coloring with a little bit of a subtle blue. And then 7 is on the airlift still. So, whoops, we're going to have to wait for 7 to get delivered. Fossils get extracted, we can clone a Tylo, and Tylo will be the end of the episode here. So, we'll pause the recording here for a bit. Alright, so we've been dealing with a bit of a disease outbreak, common cold, and the consequences of that with all the pneumonia kicking everybody's ass. We got 1 egg, antisocial, aggressive. Now, this might be fine. If he lives alone, and none of these affect his lifespan, it doesn't matter. And I don't think these affect his lifespan. Let's go back here. Also, we don't have 10 treatment or welfare or whatever available. Why don't we have it? We can put a point into you. Yeah, literally we just need a point. You know what? Congratulations. Oops. What did I misclick? Oh, because you don't have a point. That's why. Congratulations. You're promoted. Welfare. Confirm. If we look at the specific stipulation for this challenge mode, lifespan with negative health with negative combat. Now, is aggressive a negative combat trait, actually? I don't know. We had an aggressive ichthyosaur, right? I think we did. Because these guys were filler. Yes, aggressive. Okay, what's your lifespan? Your lifespan, 79. 79. It doesn't affect it. Perfect. So the Tylosaurus is fine. It's viable. It doesn't matter. It can kill all the ichthyosaurs. They'd only existed to unlock the Tylo in the first place. So, we get you and you. Wait, our people are back. I didn't need to put that point in. I got tricked. This was just an elaborate ruse by my employees to get a promotion. Well, good on them for tricking me, I suppose. While our Tylo is incubating, we do have our Dinosaurs? Shit. Fossils that came in. We can get some of this extracting. I guess we'll grab maybe these two. Yeah, that's a 45% solid start on the car. I think we should hold a welfare person back, probably. We'll just send you. I'm not inclined to incubate anything else while we wait on the Tylo. Is that true? What's our contract again? It's close. It's some amount of species. 92 and we're at 90. No, we should absolutely incubate another Amarga while we wait. Margins are fantastic. We should be doing another Amarg. 8 genetics, 3, 4, 2. Sure, all of you can go do that. Hold hands, get me an Amargasaurus. Alright, so at the close of this episode, we can select our 1 Amarga egg, which is not going to meet the contract, unfortunately, because we just had a Dysungoripterus die, or a Pterodactylus die, rather. We'll go ahead and synth this, and I think we'll just queue up another Amarg egg to be made. I'm just going to assume we're only going to get 1, and we're never going to get 2 Amarg eggs in one batch. And maybe we'll just grab these 2, I think, because this one can get rested afterwards. This one needs to be rested. Yeah, that'll work. We get you rested. You rest. And we have our Tylosaurus ready. So, let's check him out. He's going to destroy these ichthyosaurs pretty quickly, but that's fine. This is our first Tylosaurus in all of these challenge modes in the whole game. So, I think he needs a dentist. I think that's true, but he's got a good body shape. Missing fish. That's not true.
Then go in the water. But with this predator, the Tylosaurus,
I hope the area in
if
space
you go in the water, you're gonna
works.
get eaten. I mean, seriously, this is every sailor's nightmare come
It's
to
got a
life.
nice body texture. I like the bigger like patches of bigger scaling here. That's very noisy. Why is that so noisy? Shh. Be quiet. I'm looking at you. Oh, because he's like skimming the surface right now. Well, that's very snake-like with the iridescent scaling, kind of. That's really neat. Indeed, Mr. Tylosaurus. We need to put a shark feeder in here, I think, for him. Let him have a little fun with that. What's your territory looking like, my dude? You are not quite there yet in terms of the full enclosure. And you haven't found your fish feeder yet somehow. How did you miss the fish feeder? It's right there. Oh, does the Tylo... No, the Tylo doesn't use the shark feeder. The shark feeder is only for the Chrono and the Mosa. The Tylo is the odd one out. I remember. Yeah. Oh, come on. I can't breed Amargas fast enough to replace the dying pterosaurs. Actually, with this Dusungoripterus dying, I think we can consider doing a new pack of Dusungs. I think that's been enough of a depletion in the population that we can bring in new ones. This episode's running super long, but I really did want to get that Tylo out. So why don't we just go ahead and also get this done so I don't forget that it's a thing I want to do. 7. Perfect. I didn't alter the genome. We might have had some upgrades for him since we made the last batch. Well, probably not. Probably not a thing. Alright. And you... 1 egg. What did I say? I called it. It's only ever going to be 1 Amarga egg. We're never, ever, ever going to get more. You do that. You go and rest. And we'll go back and make sure our Tylo is happy. And then we'll end the episode. Because I don't want to leave this undealt with. Dude, the fish are right over here. Go get them. Go find your fish. 97%. Okay, so yeah, his territory size is fine. Please recognize the fish feeder, though. I'd really appreciate it if you recognize the fish feeder. Thank you. Great. Awesome. And your star rating is 1661. Okay. Let's make sure the lifespan is what we expect it to be. Vehicle under attack. I'm sure that doesn't matter. 80. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So everything checks out with the Tylo. That's great. And how are the shops doing in this section? They need green. That is not in this section. Okay, just this one needs a tiny bit of green. Charity boxes? Sure, whatever. It's done. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. All right, that'll be it for this episode. Until next time.